Hey everybody, it's Book of Catherine, and we are back for part 2 of Justice Does Happen for the pedophile Michael Pleasted. So, as I'm sure you guys are asking, you're wondering, how is it really justice if Sands actually got 4 years? If it was really justice, shouldn't this guy have just been stabbed? 77-year-old Pleasted, who's really has a different name that he was convicted under, and why would she get any jail time if there was real justice, right? Why wouldn't her kids have access to her if it was really justice? And this is my answer to that. First of all, that woman went to his house with a 12-inch knife. It was fully premeditated. She clearly wasn't talking to the Lord, because if she was, she wouldn't have handed her kids over willingly to this 77-year-old pedophile. She has videotape. She went in there with 12-inch knife, told everyone around, "You didn't see me here." Went in there, said that she went to plead with the guy, "Don't make my kids testify." But we have to take her word for it, right? She took a 12-inch knife and stabbed a guy out of nowhere. That's murder. The Lord doesn't take murder very well. Look at Cain. Look what happened there. The whole point is, though, is that her argument was at court was she had no reason to believe this guy would ever touch her kids. And this is exactly what I want to put on right here. So the fact that this woman had to go to jail. She was actually convicted for 6 years and only served 4. The fact that she had to go to jail was also justice. That was also justice. And the reason I say that is she lived in the UK. Are you guys even aware of pedophilia in the UK? Jimmy Savile was like a hero until after he died. All the kids said that he was raping them. He raped kids for decades. And what did they do? They knighted the fucker. They knighted him. I'm not going to say part of my language, because I have learned that we live 50% longer if we use curse words, which means the Lord would seriously prefer that we curse. Anyway, so the movie Anatomy of a Scandal on Netflix, did you know that's based on a true life scandal? Do you really think it had to do with marriages and cheating on marriage and groping a girl's breasts? No. It's because Parliament is involved in pedophilia. They have a million men's clubs and society clubs in here where the aristocracy meets in Oxford, and they order up little children. They order up little children and violate them. The entire scandal of Anatomy of a Scandal was that it was about pedophilia, not marriage. There is a long history of pedophilia in the UK and upper government. I mean, it is all over, and Icelandic. Europe has a huge, huge pedophile problem. Massive. Actually, the whole world does, quite frankly. So yes, she should have taken a 12 knife in, but she should not have said, "Oh, I have no reason to not have trusted this guy." We are in a world where pedophilia, like, we literally have had violent porn available to everyone for free for 30 years now. Via the internet. That's the first thing that went up on the internet. Kids are addicted to pornography by the age of 7. You should forget it. Even if you don't want to assume pedophilia, we are fallen. She said they had no reason. No, you have to see. George Washington said a man should prove his worth 12 times before you trust him. I don't know where. Every horrible story begins with, "I gave him the benefit of the doubt." No! Mankind is evil. It only took 1,000 years before the Lord flooded us. This woman lived in Oxford. She lived in, not Oxford, she lived in the UK, where pedophilia is like just winked upon. It's just wink. Oh, Pat, you should see the TV in Britain. Like, they're just like filming on the girl's legs. It's nothing like the USA. No. And that's exactly why, like, we are talking. I can't even speak. She had every reason to be concerned that someone raised under Jimmy Savile would be touching little kids. She lives in a society where that is totally shoved under the rug. They found out women were being raped and sexually abused by all these people from Islam coming up from of Northern Africa and the Middle East. And what do they do about it? Zero. The police did zero about it. It is up to a woman, it is up to a single mom to not say it's up to the estate. That's what she said. She said, how could the estate allow a pedophile in? And my question is, how can you, a mother, just hand over the parenting to another guy in this era of darkness? It was your responsibility, woman. She's lucky she got only 4 years. She's lucky she got only 4 years. She's lucky she got only 4 years. Do not assume that some guy, just because he's old, is a good guy. He's still a man, and most men have pornography on their computers. It destroys marriages. That's why kids, I'm not even going to get going on this. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to go away. I love you guys so much. That's part 2. Justice is still done. Yeah, she went to jail. She brought in a 12-inch knife, stabbed the fucker to death, and then she said it's somebody else's fault. I didn't do it. I didn't just serve my kids over to them because it'd be easier for me. It let me go earn more money. It let me do less work. It let me get off the hook for being a parent. I just thought he was old so I could hand over my kids to him. No. Nope, she didn't make this guy earn her trust. She just said, oh, he's old. What the hell? What? Like, really? We think that much of ourselves. It's unbelievable. So yeah, she deserved punishment too. That is justice. Thank you.